Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. I actually forgot I had a show today. So let's get started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 636 of the Level Up program. And this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style play. Give me just a few seconds to get finished setting up here, and I will hopefully be ready to go. So give me just a couple seconds. I actually forgot I had a show today. So let me get this set up here and we should be ready to go in just a few seconds. So hopefully everybody had a great weekend. It is Labor Day 2025 here. And I'm getting set up in about 5 minutes, what normally takes me about 20 minutes to do here. Give me where we got that. Nope, that's not working there. Okay. Yeah. Why is that a problem there? I don't know. We're not going to have that. Okay. So in the chat, we've got a lot of people. We got Kevin Scott checking in number 1. We got Lazy Dog. We got Clint, Mad Hatter. We got, who else we got here? We got Jen. And Jen, thank you for the text to let me know that I needed to do the show here. I completely forgot. So let's get her started. I'm gonna just get going right away. We're starting off with a bankroll of $2,212. And remember, for Crapsee here, this is an app that we're using. Click on that live tab that'll bring over to the app or the table that we're using. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. I heard there's a couple more people that got dings on YouTube and they're suspecting this from this app. I'm not sure. So make sure that you know this is entertainment and educational. We got Joel checking in also. So let's get started here. I'm going to start off with a $15 pass line bet. And I'm going to try to get my bankroll up to about 2,500 today, maybe a little more than that. But let's call this all bet set, and we are going dead cold on our throw, so bet appropriately, everyone. 5454 dice set. And I think everything's set up correctly here, so let's go. And we got a 1-6 for the first throw of the day. 167. That is a pass line winner. Come on to natural. That's gonna be a $15 win for me. We got let's give me just a second. I gotta get this reset here. Okay, that's reset. And I gotta do this. Okay, now we got her, I think. 5454, we got a 617. Actually a 16. I'll change it in just a second here. And I apologize for this delay of everything. There we go. Okay. So that's a pass line winner. Let's Go 555 with that $15 we just won on that. Get your bets in, redo your ATS if you want to. 5454 is the dice set. And we'll call that all bets set and dice out. And I think John is going to be back either today or tomorrow for his show, I think. I'm not sure exactly when. So we should have a little extra time today if we want to play a little bit longer. 639, easy 9. The Franks. So let's mark that point of 9. 454, 63, left eye off axis. So the first of both off axis, that one was left off axis. So now we need to get them back on axis. Here we go. Let's talk craps. Good morning. So there is 12 people playing along with Crapsee, and I appreciate everybody who hung in there and waited for me. And we've got 12 people watching live as well, so that's good. It looks like my stream is not going as smooth on the YouTube side of things as it should, but anyhow, let's go. What are we going to do here? We have $2,100 as our bankroll, so let's go with a 110 inside, and we'll put 15 on that 4, 15 on that 10 there. Let's do 15 and outs. Okay, I think it looks good. Go all bets set and dice out. $167. Okay. Like I said, we're coming into this dead cold here, and I'm rushing to get it started. So it's a short first roll. 5454. Got a 167. And done. Okay, so that being said, let's do this one. So it's 5453. That should solve that 167 problem if I go to a 5453 dice set. So let's ladder it up right away. We'll get it all the way, get our profits back, hopefully. So we're going to go $30 pass line this time. No, it was $145 loss on that first shooter. Let's go all bets set. Dice out. 5453. $134 medium-sized Joe from Craps Master Journey. Okay, and that's a 5453 Kissing Aces set. That'll hopefully take care of that, like I said, both off axis situation that we have going on there. And we're laddering up, so we got 220 inside, and we got 30 on the 10. And let's do no odds this time. Again, 5453. And all bets set. Dice out. $628, the Duracell 8. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. And that one landed in the hook there, so I wasn't overly happy with that throw, but we'll definitely take that result. Okay, now we're going to go 66 inside pressure. And 5453. And all bets set. Dice out. We have a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin Carpenter 2x4. So we hit number 2, and that'll give us enough to come down on this shooter with a little bit of recovery, not much, but a little bit. That's $161 brought back. Let's go to bringing our bets down. We'll go 96 across that level, and we'll see if we can hit that point and get that $30 back there as well. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all that's set. Dice out. I've been up for the last 4 hours here, so no, it's 8:30 now, so almost the past 6 hours actually. Working on my computer, did some videos for my other program, my other channel, and that's a 639, another easy 9. The Franks. Really focused on getting those dice from splitting in the air this morning. Good morning, Jim. Jim is checking in. And let's go to $25 on that 9. Again, we got 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Good morning, Biff. Magic Ace is 112. That is the Mad Hatter. That's for 5, 3. We got aces. So that is a perfect example there now where we are saved at 1, 6 by switching the dice set, because that would have been a 1, 6 again. So Joel's starting his trip today. Where are you going to on your trip, Joel? And we will miss you if you're not here. 5, 4, 5, 3. That aces was no help for me. I'll probably get a great roll, yeah. Probably because you're gone. It's all because of you that I don't get it. All that set. Dice off. I split apart when I left my fingers. 2, 5, 7. It is the Bruce. Do not become sharp rate. So that was a mechanical deficiency on my part. So we're going to stay with the same dice set going forward for the next shooter. We'd like a little bit of recovery on that. $61 recovered. So we recovered almost about a third of what we had lost on that first shooter. So let's keep her going. I'm going to go back to my base level again. $15 pass line bet. And we'll call that all that set. Good morning, Arnell. So going back to Pennsylvania, visit wife's brother, okay? Playing in Pittsburgh. What does she play, Joe? Is it baseball or? Okay, let's go baseball. 156 KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark the point of 6. Again, 1 die off axis. Explosion on that left side. Primer and top on the other side. 4, 5, 3. And we've got, again, let's go 110 inside. We'll go 15 on the 10. We'll go 15 on that 4. And we'll go 15 on odds. Okay, all that set. And dice up. Or 5, 9, the hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Hit number 1 for us. Single pitch of the dice. And let's go 32 cross pressure. Add 5 in odds. 5, 4, 5, 3. And David's asking if I ever played at Diamond Joe's or the Q Casino, and that is in Dubuque, Wisconsin. Not Dubuque, Wisconsin, Dubuque, Iowa. And yes, I've played at both of them. I actually prefer Diamond Joe's over the Q. The Q is just, I don't know, just too bouncy at tables. It's just really weird, but I know that they just redid the casino and the whole thing, so I haven't been there since they've redone it. But Diamond Joe's is fun. It's a Boyd casino. Ace Deuce, Alfredo sauce. So, David, are you from Dubuque or not? If so, when I get to that area, I could definitely meet up with you if you wanted me to. Which I have not been there for probably about 6 or 7 months now. It's 8,000 miles of driving you got to do, huh? Is that round trip there, Joel? In total, yeah, so round trip A to B. And that was no help, so all bets set. Dice out. 5, 6, yo chef. Again, no help for me. Need to get some paying numbers here. That would be nice. Some box numbers would work out nicely for us. And that's going to be implosion on the right side, primary top side for the left. There's a Diamond Joe's in Dubuque, I think is what he's referring to, Clint. There might be one in Northwood, Iowa, I'm not sure. But Dubuque, Iowa, there's a Diamond Joe's and a Q Casino. 2 separate casinos. The Diamond Joe's used to be a riverboat casino, but they became land-based, if I remember correctly. So no help for us. We'll go all that set and dice out. 5, 4, 5, 3. A little bit long on that. Oh, 1, 6, 7. Damn it. Okay, that's gonna be 2 shooters. That is down. 2 shooters and we're down. So I'll shoot it in half actually. 5, 4, 5, 3. And we need to really focus on that landing zone release today. Yeah, Q is still bouncy. You're camping in your elastic, okay. Right along the Mississippi, I would assume, right? The campground there. 3, 2, 3, 6. I'm questioning whether we should use that set, but let's try it once. We're going to ladder up again, and that's $30 on that pass line. You know what? I'm going to do the ATS on this one. We'll go 10, 10, 5, and we'll go 5 any craps. Okay, let's do that. All about set. Nice one. 358, Grape Ape. And that was a little bit better throw, still a little bit long, but we released with the thumb better on that one. Let's focus on that release so we can get the landing zone down and keep the dice hopefully on axis there. Even though that was one off axis. 220 inside. And 30 on the 4 and 10. And that'll bring us to 30 in odds. And we got all bets set. Dice out 3, 2, 3, 6. We got a 5, 6 Yo Chef. And that's a single pitch of the dice. 2, 3, 6, 5, 6 Yo. If I remember correctly, when I was at the Q Casino last time, if you're looking at the camera here, we had to throw the dice, and the table was so bouncy, I was actually landing the dice back in here, and they would roll into the back wall. So that's a good 2.5, 3 feet away from that back wall I was throwing the dice from. And like I said, they would roll in, and they would actually just barely touch with good energy then. So that was kind of a weird situation. If you got it anywhere close to the end of the back wall, they were flying back across the table. 3, 2, 3, 6. Six, 3, 9, and that one did fly away from the back there. The easy 9, the Franks. That's going to be the explosion on that left side, primary top side on the right. Yeah, the dealers are pretty good there. They're both $5 tables. Okay, that's good to know. They used to be $10 tables not too long ago, so it's good to see that they came back down again. But the dealers are actually pretty good at both places, from what when I was there last, at least. Anyhow, let's go 66 inside pressure. Extra 15 in odds on that pass line. And all about set. Nice out. 314 medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. That'll be hit number 2, and that'll be enough to come back down on this shooter again. 5, 4, nope, it's not 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 6, and 3, 1, 4. Primary top side left eye, and a single pitch on the right side. 124 brought back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down. Let's do the 96 across bet level. So we have, we're actually into the shooter only for $8 now. So our next one will be We'll do a press, but it'll be able to break even proposition. So if we can get a next hit here. So 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set. All bet set. And base of it. Midnight, wow. Get OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. Interesting. 3, 2, 3, 6. 6, 6, 12. So I've been dropping hints about my other channel all over Facebook, and on this channel also I have it dropped occasionally on some of my past videos. Has anybody picked up on it yet? We'll go all that set and dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. A little short on that one. Wow, we got a repeater win. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. 3, 2, 3, 6. 6, 6, 12. Again, no help for me. And we'll call that. Thought Joe was lost. Good morning, Mad Hatter. All bets set. This up. No, Joe forgot that he was doing a show today because I was thinking it was Sunday for some reason, not Monday. Guide 3, 8, Grape Ape. And that's gonna be a winner 8. So the puck will turn off, and that's gonna be hit number 2 that we're looking for. So we got Diamond Joe's as rock. As a rock, no bounce. It was really, yeah, Diamond Joe's is a pretty good table to throw on. So Clint is about 3 hours from Dubuque. The lady wants to go see the fall colors. I'd love to meet you. So when I go to Dubuque next time, I will let everybody know on the channel here. And anybody that's in the area that wants to meet up with me, let me know. And we'll definitely meet up. Not a problem at all. So anyhow, we're gonna bring our no, we're not. That was we had our bets down already. I forgot about that. So we're gonna actually be able to press it up. That was a winner on the pass line. So let's bring that pass line down. We'll go $15 there, and then we'll go $30 on that 8 once we get a new point established. All bets set and dice out. So it takes me probably about 3.5, 4 hours to get to Dubuque from where I live in Wisconsin. Closer to the 4-hour mark. Dice out. But Mary's from that area, so that's why we get to that area occasionally. We got a 639, easy 9, the Franks. That's why we get to that area occasionally. So Mary goes back to see family. But I am not the most welcome person in that area lately. I don't think her family cares for me too much. But it is what it is. Oh well. Sounds good, David. So anyhow, we're on that 9. Let's do this once. Let's bring this down. Let's go $30 on that 8. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. Her family lives just on the Wisconsin side of the border, about a mile inside from Dubuque. 2-on-3, ace deuce. And that would be Alfredo sauce. Two, 3, 6. We got a 2-on-3. So we're down to the 10. If we can get that 10, we'll get the tall. Had an interesting show that I watched the other night. Jacob from Wager Me This went live. It was pretty late at night. And he was talking about dice influence and asking a lot of questions and sharing his philosophies on it. And I respect it 100%. So make sure you checked it out. That was 2 nights ago, I believe. We'll go all bets set here and dice out. Four, 6, 10, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got that tall. So I am lucky that we were on the ATS this time. Again, I don't often go up on it, but I just had a feeling. So let's get paid out on that a little bit. Let it have its green. My overwhelming personality. You actually are correct on that, Mad Hatter. I have a tendency of calling everybody's bullshit out. And they do not appreciate me calling their bullshit. So, so that is why I'm not very well liked down there. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. If you don't like it, don't ask. Oh God, let's go to $25 on that 10. Make it a buy bet. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Six, 1. There we go. That is a typical, after you hit a side of the ATS, typical result. 6, 1, 7. Ouch. Terrible throw, by the way. Okay. At least we got paid out on that. We made $348, so we're up about $150 today so far, mostly because of that ATS hit. We'll stick with the 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. That was an 11 roller. We'll go back down again on our bets, back down to 15 on that pass line. And I will call that all bets set. 18 people playing along here. We got 18 people watching, 7 thumbs up. Dice out. These are splitting apart a little bit. Let's regroup them. Five, 3, 8. Great babe. Three, 2, 3, 6. We got a 5, 3. That's gonna be a double pitch there. No, single pitch. Single pitch of the dice. I actually play down in Chicago area, Joliet area. Also, David, they have the fire bet and the ATS on the table, but they do not pay 3 points there. They have to pay 4 points in Joliet. So, so you're saying Diamond Joe's has a fire and ATS, so that's new. I have not seen that there yet, and they pay 3, so that's pretty cool. But what's the payout on 3? Must be pretty low. Let's go with 110 inside, and 15 on 10, 15 on F4, 15 in odds. And we'll go all bets set. Yeah, Arnell is very familiar because that's Arnell's home casino in Joliet. So he is very familiar with both Fire Bet and ATS Bet. So now that's 560 Chef. Now Joliet has a new casino. Their Hollywood closed down. They opened a new one, and Arnell was briefly mentioning that he was going to go to it. So I'm kind of curious to see how that went. I think I saw some pictures that he posted of what the new one looks like. So that's kind of neat also. And I would imagine somebody else is going to buy the one that the old Hollywood is at. 6-1. Okay, keeps you. Okay, 6-1. Good. Now we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Five, 3, 8. Win rate. So that puck will turn off. 3, 2, 3, 6. We get a 5, 3, 8. Those dice are going down nice and tight. Those last 2 throws, so I like to see that. And Biff goes hop 6 and 8. Good choice at that time. We're going to keep the $15 pass line bet out there, and we'll bring our bets. No, we're going to pressure our bets up 32 across once we get a new point established there. So we got 3-2, 3-6, and all bets set. Dice out. That kind of dice split apart a little bit. Well, we're back on the 8, 2, 6, 8. There's still 8. So let's mark that point of 8. And it's going to be primary, front, side, both dice. And if my fat fingers can work correctly, we'll get it entered in correctly. There we go. So back on the 8. So they have 4 new tables, but 5-row diamonds made differently. Some tell me bouncy, but then I tell them it's the diamonds make it seem bouncy, okay? So the diamonds are, you said there's 5 rows, right? We got what, 2, 4, 6, 7 on mine. So that makes them bigger, you're saying? And that throws the dice around more, I would assume. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we're on that 8. So we're going to go 32 pressure. And we'll pick up odds at $20. And all that set. Dice out. Three hard 6 double digit. The left one or right one did not get all the way down, but the left one totally did. 3, 2, 3, 6, and primary top side both dice. So we can bring our bets down now, and we'll go 96 cross bet level. So we're still into the shooter for $18 yet, which I don't understand how, but we are. This is even the light tosses are all over the place. Okay. All bets set. Dice out. There's a lot of locals that go to that Hollywood casino there. So I'm kind of interested to see how they do. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. It's our third midnight today. I think last week we only threw one midnight the entire week. This time we threw two of them. Wow, okay. Hollywood Casino is the casino that a while back we all got heat at. Arnell was with our group that time. It was myself, Giuseppe, Sith Lord SV, Corey, Rich, Alfredo, and everybody's getting pretty heated up. And I made a suggestion, which is let's go. And I think that was right after Giuseppe had that really huge roll. He was just pounding the sixes and eights and that. But all that's set here. And I saw it. Yeah, we caught heat, and I think Corey got the brunt of most of the heat. So here we go. One, 3, 4, medium size 2. Craps Master Journey. Both of the dice migrate to the left on that one. That was not a good throw, but I will take that result. Let's make that 4. Actually, we're just going to collect that one right now. That's going to be a collect. So now we are in the positive for the shooter now. So we're in profit. 3, 2, 3, 6. And at that casino, though, I don't think they really bragged about influencing at that casino because there was a lot of locals there that just huck and chucked it. And like I said, Arnell will probably confirm that as well. Dice out. Dice, but apart when I left my fingers, we got lucky. 4, 5, 9, hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Yeah, they just did a micro split as they were leaving my fingers. Single pitch. Oh, one dice off axis implosion. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what I'm thinking here. 3, 2, 3, 6. That was a 9, so let's make that 9 look like a quarter. I agree with you, or no, 100% on that one. 100%. Dice out. Six, 5, mid-mo, yo. It's true. Coming to us from above. And that's going to be a 3, 2, 3, 6. And 6, 5. And that's both dice off axis. That should be a drift. No, double implosion. Drift left, yeah. No help for me. All we need is that 10 again for the tall. I am not playing the ATS this time, so if I hit it, I should be safe. That's about the extent of that one, Arnell. We did roll in pretty deep there. There was quite a few of us that knew how to shoot the dice that time. There's probably 6 of us at the table at one time that could actually throw dice out. Four hard 8, square pair, winner 8. So that puck will turn off. 2, 3, 6, double pitch on both dice, bottom side primary. So we're going to keep that $15 up there, and we'll make that that A look like 30 when we get a new point established. And all bets set. Dice out. Well, that was super long. We got lucky 6, 4, 10. I am just not getting consistent landing zones today. 2, 3, 6. We got a 6, 4, 10. The dice were tight together, though. They flew down nice on that one. So I will take that part of it at least. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And we'll take this down. We'll go to 30 on that 8. Oh, that's the tall, ladies and gentlemen. I hit the tall again. I forgot about that. So that is the tall for those of you playing ATS. So you got paid out twice today. So that's nice. Nice little bonus. Nice on this. And we got a Buckeye buckshot, 6, 4, 10 right back. Sorry, Glenn. 3, 2, 3, 6, and we get a 6, 4, 10. So point made, point hit. Puck off. Again, we're going to stay with that $15 pass line bet that's out there. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. That was a terrible throw. That was a pause and a pause because I felt the dice slipping. I'm like, 2-2, hard 4, hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller, so I'm marking that point of 4. I really need to get in the hang of things here because I bet you half my throws have had a mechanical deficiency somehow, some way, some form. Let's bring that down. We'll go 25 on that 10. 3, 2, 3, 6, and let's get her together here, Joe. Yeah, I'm a black belt in craps. A self-proclaimed black belt. How's that, or no? It was a good system that we put together, though, to learn how to do this. Six, 2, 8, the Duracell 8. That was a much better throw. Let's go to $42 on that 8. 3, 2, 3, 6. Because of 1, 3 V sets. And we'll call that all bet set. Is on 2. One, 4, 5 truck and camper. Three, 2, 3, 6 with a 1, 4, 5 result. We'll go to $25 on that 5. Good morning there, Christopher Nix. And all bet set. Dice out. Four, 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. And we'll make that 9 look like $35. So if we lost everything today, we would be up over $200 for the day. If I took everything down right now, we would be almost $300 some up for the day here. So, and all that set. Dice out. Five, 2, 7 is an ouch. So that is the end of that roll, that shooter. And since I started the show late today, we will do one more shooter. This will be our last shooter coming up here. So hopefully we have another successful shooter. So I am up about just under $300 for the day here. So let's do this once. What should we do? I think I'm gonna play Jacob, wager me this for just one shooter here. Let's go 200, don't pass. I know that might not be the best strategy for how I'm shooting today, but we're gonna give it a shot once. All bet set. Dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. Three, 3 hard 6 double T-gen. So I might end up regretting doing this style, but we'll try it once and see what happens. 3, 3, oops. 3, 2, 3, 6 with a 3, 3, 6. There we go. So we're going to point to 6. Okay. So that's going to let us do, we'll do do 90. We'll go 75 and 25. There we go. That should be good. That 4 is worth about $10, or this bad number is worth about $10 on this scenario here. Good morning, Nerd Chris. All bets set. Face out. 3, 2, 3, 6. That's the end of the roll. I actually made money on that, but that was a terrible throw. 617. Okay. We'll call that craps for the day here. Or we'll call that quits for the day here. We will call that a Labor Day throw. Terrible. Okay. That last one really sucked, but other than that, we had a couple of decent rolls there. Looking at our KP results for the day here, ended up with an SOR of 7.3, 6.3, and our SRR at a 3, 6, 5, 11, 17, and 2. And like I said, that last one was just a terrible example. But box numbers, inside numbers were low today. Fours and tens were what I expected. A couple of sevens are low. Horns are high. Fields are high. Hardways are a little bit low as well. Let's look at our dice roll results through the end of last week, Friday. And we had 6,761 throws. Our SORs at a 9.4, SRRs at a 6.65, BSRs at a 6.35. So, Adobe's all have Discord. I am on Discord, but I don't have my own Discord channel. So David's up $400 today. Not bad. Not his goal, but glad it's a profit up. One shooter and you're out, Christopher. Sorry, man. But anyhow, hey, it is what it is. I will be back tomorrow, though. Tomorrow is Tuesday, the day after Labor Day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours, too. Have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.